As a smartphone brand, Xiaomi has never failed to surprise us with smartphones that not only have good features but also a competitive price tag. But can we say the same about the Mi 11 Lite, the new smartphone from the house of Xiaomi that will be launching soon in the Indian market? Well, without wasting any more time, let's get started and get to know about the Mi 11 Lite. Is it really a great smartphone, or is it just one of the many Me Too smartphones that are launching almost every week nowadays? When it comes to features, Xiaomi has always focused on two major things, the camera and the processor. So much so that when every brand was coming up with cheap smartphones having the MediaTek processor, Xiaomi surprised everyone by offering a Snapdragon processor in its maiden Redmi phone. And we're talking about way back in 2014. That's ancient, but still, it's an important point. At that time, they were offering this maiden Redmi phone for just Rs 6,000. Coming back to today and now, and back to the Mi 11 Lite, this smartphone packs an all-powerful Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G processor. Now, before I move ahead to list down the benefits of such a powerful processor in your smartphone, let me remind you that the Snapdragon 732G was launched 6 months back in 2020 as a processor that is specifically built to support high-end gaming on smartphones. So if you're someone who loves to play graphics-heavy games on your smartphone, then I have no doubt in saying that this processor is made for you, and the many others just like you. Other than offering a realistic and true-to-life gaming experience, the Snapdragon 732G processor also plays a significant role in enhancing battery power efficiency through distributed intelligence that is twice as powerful as the previous generation Snapdragon processors. What's also worth mentioning is the fact that due to the presence of the Qualcomm Snapdragon X15 LTE modem, the Snapdragon 732G also facilitates remarkable LTE download and upload speeds, along with breakthrough Wi-Fi performance. The next thing we'll look at is the 64 plus 8 plus 5 megapixel triple rear camera with features like dual LED, dual tone flash, autofocus, HDR, panorama, etc. We don't have an exact price for the phone as yet, but it will certainly be in the range of around 24, 25, 26,000 rupees. At this price, the rear camera combination is decent but not great, though it will deliver wonderful photos with equally wonderful effects. On the front of this phone, you have a 20 megapixel camera that will let you freeze your special moments. It'll let you capture your me time with beautiful selfies that would be high on clarity, color, and richness. The other significant features of the phone include a 6.55-inch display, which has a resolution of 1080 x 2400, and this display has a Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The phone also has a 4250 mAh battery. It runs Android 11, and you get two options, one with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage, and one with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. And you get 33 watts fast charging. But there are also a few apprehensions that I have regarding the Mi 11 Lite, which we are going to mention right now. We actually believe in letting our viewers see the full picture when it comes to reviewing any gadget. First, the phone has only got a triple rear camera. Whereas when you consider the expected price of the phone, which is going to be in the range of around 24,000 or 25,000 or maybe around 26,000, we believe that it should definitely have packed a quad rear camera. And why do I say so? It's because there is a smartphone in the Indian market right now, which is priced just at 16,999, the Poco X3, which has a 64 megapixel quad rear camera. Even a phone like Samsung Galaxy F12, priced at 10,999, has a 48 megapixel quad camera. And just to tell you, we have also done a complete video on the Poco X3, and you can check it out by clicking on the link that is appearing on the top right now. Second point is, why should Xiaomi go in for a 4250 mAh battery in a phone that is going to be priced reasonably high? It has a reasonably high price at about 25,000. This is something that mystifies us, because we can again take the example of the Poco X3 here, which packs a 6000 mAh battery for a price that is almost 10,000 less than the expected price of the Mi 11 Lite. And the last point we have is that if a phone like the Poco X3 Pro, please remember this is the Pro, which is priced at 20,999, is offering a Qualcomm Snapdragon 860 processor, then why would anyone opt for the Mi Lite 11 with Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G processor, and that too after paying 4,000 to 5,000 more? Xiaomi needs to figure this thing out a little bit. So the important question now is, who should really choose to buy the Mi 11 Lite? Well, It all really depends on what kind of expectations you have from a smartphone. If you are a gamer and you really like gaming and you want a smartphone that will be able to deliver awesome gaming capabilities, then I think you should go in for the Mi 11 Lite. It has a very strong processor with a stronger Adreno 618 GPU, which will definitely give you an out-of-the-world gaming experience. But if your requirement of a smartphone is much more than just gaming, and gaming is just one of the things, then we think that you should explore some more options before making a final decision. So that's it, and we hope you like this review. And for more updates on the latest gadgets, do like, share, and also subscribe to our channel.